All right, ladies and gents and everything in between. Is that stable? I'm not. Okay. Hey everybody! We look and put together. We're not put together, but we look it, so that's what matters, right? Hey guys, I'm sorry. You know, today's just today. Today's video is a story time. Well, I guess it's not really a story time, it's more of a me answering the age-old question that I get asked so very often on almost all of my videos. Drum roll. Sorry. Drum roll. Kaelyn, why can't you drive? I just get like 1 or 2 comments from time to time, you know. I've briefly talked about this in other videos, but I figured I'd make a whole video talking about it. You know, I get this a lot and I understand why. I'm 18 years old, you know, I'm an adult. And most people my age are driving now. Most people my age were just ecstatic to get their license at like the age of like 16, right? It's just like a big thing.
For like the teens or something.
But not me. Not this girl. Can't be me, you know? And I'm gonna tell you why. So if you wanna know, now's your chance. The main reason I don't drive is just because I don't think I'm ready. So when I was probably like 10 years old, I had an experience that shook me a little. And I don't mean that like shook, like that's really annoying. That's not what I was saying. It literally like just like freaked me out, right? I'm gonna tell you that story. This is the story time part of the video. The rest of it's I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just telling you this. Here we go. It was a dark and stormy night in winter 2009. Okay, just reslate, cut. I was in probably 4th grade at the time. It was the first time ever where I lived that it like snowed. Snowed meaning it like iced, and we were all freaking out and like so excited about it, wanted to like go outside and play in the snow that wasn't actually there because it was really just ice. But I digress. So, you know, I was in 4th grade. I was a good little student, a good little scholar child. I did my homework like a good little egg, and then one night it dawned upon me. I forgot my homework. I left my homework in my desk at school. Oh, the horror. I was such a good child that I would not just go without doing my homework. Oh no, no, no. I would never do such a thing. So I called up my best friend, Caitlin. I called her and I was like, actually my mom probably called her mom because I was like 10 or 9. I didn't have a phone. This was like 2009. I didn't have an iPhone at the age of 9 like some people do now. That wasn't like a roast. That was literally just me saying a lot of kids have phones now, but that's not the case for me, you know, when I was that age. Caitlin, just get to the point. So she agreed that she would make a copy of her homework and then I could just drive over and pick it up. She lived like 5-10 minutes away from me. And I was like, yeah, cool. I'm gonna go see my friend. I'm gonna go over to her house. I'm gonna play with her turtle, 'cause she had a turtle. And I'm gonna go like have fun in the snow and pick up my homework and be a good little child. So we hop in the car and we're driving in the snow. Snow. We're just gonna call it snow. So we get to her house and everything is fine. And I just vividly remember I had on smiley face socks because she had a little dog. I remember her dog was biting my socks and I just thought it was so funny because they were smiley face socks. So I thought I'd share. They were yellow smiley face socks. So got over there, picked up my homework, yada yada yada. This part doesn't really matter, it's not relevant to the story. And then I was gonna leave, so we left. In the neighborhood that she lived in, my voice just cracked. In the neighborhood that she lived in, there was like a why can't I remember the word? Intersection. I was thinking crosswalk. Clearly I don't drive. So there was an intersection. It was like a T and a crossed intersection. A 4-way intersection. That's it. Like this. 4-way intersection. We were coming one of the ways. Don't ask me what way. It was all a blur. It was just all a blur. So let's say we were coming this way. You know what? No. We're gonna get paper and draw it. Why? Because I am educational on this channel. Okay, 4-way intersection. Yep, that's a 4-way intersection. So there's a stop sign here. That's a stop sign, not a person. This is our car, so we're coming, ooh, ooh, just like that. Then this road has a stop sign, so anyone who's coming like, ooh, ooh, has to stop, because it's the law. Here we are, driving in the snow. And then out of nowhere, this woman is like, woo, right? And then she's like, boom, and then we're like, boom, just like, oh no, I just drew on my nail. I'm gonna restart. We're gonna make this less confusing. This lady comes from this way, like speeding, right? So she's coming this way out of absolutely nowhere and hits our car about here. And then this is grass. All right, that's grass. And our car is like in the grass because she just sent us flying off the road with the impact of her car slamming into ours at high capacity speeds. Good representation of that. We're gonna stop drawing. I was like a little kid and I'd never like been in a car wreck before. So I was like freaking out. No one was hurt. Like we were all fine. It was just like terrifying. It was scary, you know? It was like the roads were slippery and this lady was running into us and it was just not a good situation. The police got there and stuff because you know that happens when you like crash a car. The police like tried to talk to the lady and she just was like sitting in her car, not getting out of the car like this. And we were like, woman, you just like ran into our car and sent us flying off the road. And she was like, anyway, come to find out, this lady was very drunk and also heavily on medication. Not a good combo. She was like completely like incoherent to like anything that was going on, and it was just a mess. And so that like really freaked me out for a really long time. You wanna know what the worst part about that entire night was? I didn't even get to enjoy. I didn't even get to enjoy the snow. And not just that situation, but I'm just scared of wrecking in general. Like, it's scary because, you know, a lot of deaths happen in car wrecks and I'm not trying to die. So, and because of that, it like makes me think like there's so many factors into like what other people are doing on the road. It's not just like other people on the road. You never know if someone is drunk or texting and driving or not paying attention or falling asleep behind the wheel or just a really bad driver who shouldn't have a license, because there's quite a few of those. I don't know, I think I'm more scared of other people than myself. Like, I don't know if I'd be a good driver or not. First of all, I'd have to learn a lot because I don't know anything about driving. Clearly. It's so scary because you know what you're doing, but other people don't know it. You don't know what other people are doing. I have issues getting words out today. I swear I need like a teleprompter like they have at like the Oscars where it just tells you what to say behind the camera. I swear I need that because literally every sentence that comes out of my mouth is either incomplete or not thought through or a disaster. So if anyone wants to buy me a teleprompter, my address is, and it's not like I'm never gonna drive. It's just not right now, you know? And a lot of people think that's weird, and if you think that's weird, that's okay. And if you started driving the second you turned 15 and could get your permit, good for you, but I didn't. Also, this is another thing. Everyone's like, why are you with your mom so much? I'm close to my mom. So like, I don't have a problem being around my mom and like driving in the car and stuff. I'm not like some teenager who's like, I hate my parents. I want to run off and drive to parties. Like, I don't party. I've never been to a party, you know? And that's okay. I am who I am, and you have to just accept it, you know? What is this video? What is this video? No one knows what this video is, but you're watching it. If you're watching it, then you're watching it. Right. So, the point is, I don't drive yet, and I will eventually when it's ready. When it's ready. It being me. When I'm ready. English is so hard these days. My viewpoint on life is you should be able to do everything when you're ready. I feel like in life there's a lot of pressure, especially when you're a teenager, because it's like you are expected to learn how to drive, you're expected to do this, you're expected to do that, you're expected to know what you want to do with your life, you're expected to go to college, you're expected to, it's just like everything's thrown on you at once, and like a very important time in your life, and you have to like figure everything out really fast, and it's kind of stressful. My thing is, I think people should be able to do things at their own pace. That's crazy. Crazy concept. I know you're all in shock, gasping, audibly gasping. I don't know, life is not the same for everybody. I'm 18 and you know, I see a lot of other people my age on YouTube moving out to their own apartments and getting all this stuff and doing all this stuff, and that's great, but that's not where I'm at right now, you know? And that's okay too, because I will eventually get there. And if I am not, I'm opening a chocolate. I'll eat it later. So, like, it's so routine that once you're 16, you're supposed to be able to drive, and once you're 18, you're supposed to be thinking about college, and once you're 18, 19, you're supposed to be moving out. It's just like, everything is so set in stone as to what you're supposed to do, but by who? Like, what's it matter? I don't know. My point is, don't let people pressure you into doing things before you're ready, because it's okay if you're not ready. No one's rushing you. Well, I mean, people are rushing you, but there's no reason for them to be rushing you, you know? You know what? You'll probably come along with me on the journey of me learning how to drive, because it will be a day for the books. Seriously though, that's why I don't drive. It's really not like some super deep in-depth story, and like I said, the crash isn't the only reason I don't drive. It's just I don't feel like I'm ready. I don't feel like I absolutely have to drive. It's not like a life or death thing. I totally understand if someone's like in school and needs to drive themselves to school or has a job. I mean, my job is, you're my job. Hi, job. Anyway, Moral of the story is wherever you are in your life right now, it is okay, because I think there's more to life than just doing what everyone expects you to do, because what's most important is that you're happy. And that's that on that, folks. Yep, that's just the Sharpie. Anyway, this was not the video I was originally going to put up this week. I posted on my story on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, @kaelyn's gaming. I posted on my story saying I was filming something, and that was a different video than this. That video will be going up probably next week or something. It's just a little delayed, but it's still gonna go up. And then after that, I'm gonna post a room tour. Finally, I know, I finally am like done with my room. I have to put one more thing up and then I'm ready to show you guys. That's next. Not next, but next. Soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this answered some of your questions. I hope this answered some of you guys, some of the question. I hope this answered the question that you guys had. Some of you had, not all of you had. Please subscribe.
Da da